Hello guys, and welcome to episode 84 of my Empire Total War campaign, playing as Prussia, going for world domination. Today our world domination continues in South America. We're going to be attacking Gran Colombia here. We're up against Diego Macias, who is going to be attacking us with some grenadiers and frontiersmen and has a reinforcing army of a bunch of decent cav, some guards in there, artillery and such, but we have a ton of artillery ourselves, so we should be absolutely fine. Let's jump on in. It's going to be good fun. I'm looking forward to absolutely wasting this army. I think the canister is going to be important, but I think the main thing that's going to happen first is the artillery duel. That being said, the initial force is very small, so maybe it would be better if I just force that to come to me and then focus on the reinforcements afterwards by moving towards them. Then we can kind of catch them close to the edge and out of formation. That would be ideal. Let's just get the army set up anyway for the time being. So I'm probably just going to do the standard 1 cannon, 1 infantry, 1 cannon, 1 infantry. So we'll just set these up like so. I think I might keep the line straight. It's kind of tempting to almost try and like concave the line a little bit, but I don't think I'm gonna. And that's just my cav on that side. Where's my last cannon unit? Oh, we only have 3. Okay, that's fine. I thought we had 4. Right, let's just put that there, and then we can have these protect our flanks. This one can be reserve. Lovely. Okay, let's end the deployment, put these into Caracas shot, and we'll annihilate the grenadiers ASAP. So the reinforcements are already coming in. Oh, okay. Well, that was quick. I've gotten used to the Warhammer 3 delay, I think, on reinforcements coming in. We're pretty close to the edge of the map here, though. This isn't a very big map in general. Quite interesting. We'll focus down the cav first, I think, with the cannons. They are coming straight at us. We'll let the howitzers continue to hit the infantry here. Those household cav gotta go as well. Not the most ideal at the moment with this little ridge here, making it difficult for us to hit these properly. Those light cav definitely going down nice and quick. Canister through the household cav. Perfect. This has gone really well so far. They're just throwing them at us one by one. I guess Gran Colombia at this time in history didn't really have a very well-formed army. They may be dressed up nicely, but that doesn't mean they're any good. We actually took out one of the buckle guns there. That was actually really good. Nice. Sped it up there a little bit. We got the native bowman coming in on our flank. Just gonna fall back for a second. I'm gonna bring my cav round the side because I think they'll be good for running them down. I think having my artillery hitting their artillery is a good shout right now. Just gonna fall back with my infantry, and we'll have the cav do the job while they're firing at those guys. Let's go into canister. We do need to start shooting this infantry because the guards could be difficult for us to deal with. I've done a good job. Going to pull up this infantry unit on the left. Right, here come the guards. Definitely want to be targeting them ASAP. I think the frontiersmen are targeting my cannons. It's rude. I'm going to have my cavalry wheel around so that we can engage these buckle guns. Their dragoons are coming to intercept us, so we'll head back. My right flank hasn't really engaged much so far, so I'm going to start moving them up. On the left, we seem okay for now. This one unit is under a lot of fire though. So I targeted this guard unit because I know that we would fire through the cab as well. Those grenadiers aren't going anywhere anytime soon though. Looks like my cannons actually did take out the buckle guns. Let's go for the 24-pounder howitzer there. Those guards really holding strong. Let's give them a charge. We'll stop these from firing. Let's not fire into the back of my guys. Alright, we managed to break them, that's good. Oh, that's not good. I got pulled into melee. And they have stabbed a couple of them though. I will charge these in the back. Stop these firing. I love the way the bugle gun crew is coming in to fight. It's hilarious. Right, we've gone through the cav here, but the Colonial Dragoons also getting involved. Well, hopefully my gendarmerie will be good enough to take care of those. This has been a good fight. I expected this to be much harder, honestly. But I think just because they came in as reinforcements, it made it a lot easier. They didn't attack us all in unison. If they had done, it would have been a different story. So 1,200 lost for them. We lost 325. Just mostly in the volleys that came our way. Happy with that. That means that Caracas is ours. They moved their army out, actually. So we're going to be able to just make it surrender, honestly. Which is great. Really good. That's really good as well. We got a new missionary in America. Gabriel Gutman has been blocked. That's okay. We got construction finished. New recruitment, of course. So in Kashmir, we've got our Gurkhas, we've got a bunch of troops in the Netherlands, we've got the ones in Punjab, we've got the ones in Florida. Okay. So this force is going to go straight to Hindustan. And we'll demand their surrender. Thank you very much. It's another one under our command. Right, that's Pleasure Gardens, that's the cotton mill, this is an estate, we've got the rice there and there, get rid of the ashram, we'll get rid of the university, steam-powered cotton mill, nice, beaten meat, steam power, okay, lovely. So this is a pretty nice bunch of troops. I'm going to have to intercept these forces, I think, from Punjab. We'll leave a little bit of a garrison there, although we do have these forces coming through, which we can move up. This force is going to wipe out these guys, so we'll do that quick. Lovely. Carry on towards Kabul. We can move up Emmanuel Dearmison. We can get Philip Morling to follow us up. And I guess we'll go for this settlement as well. Surrender them. Get them out of there. Thank you very much. Okay. That didn't even damage the main settlement, so that's nice. So we have another estate there. That's good. We've got a steam dry dock. Ooh, maybe we recruit some ships. Get ourselves a steamship. That would be cool. There's all of the ships we can get here. We can get the heavy first rates. We can get the Admiral's flagship first rate. That's the heavy first rate, which is 122 guns. And then there's a standard first rate, which is 106 guns. We got the second rate. This could be just what we need. Because if I can get a ship that zooms down the coast and like delivers one of these armies down here, that will help us out a lot. Right, let's steal a technology. Which one would I like? Something that's quite high percentage. We'll take separation of powers. Thank you very much. A new port emerging up here in Denmark. We'll go for the local fishery, I think. Do you have a commercial port here already? Don't think there's anything else I really need to raid. Although we do have the... No, okay. That doesn't count as a resource, does it? No. So that's fine. Lovely. Let's go through the rest of our lists. I think the next thing I actually want to do before we move on is take Caracas. They refused. Ooh. I thought they would definitely accept the surrender. Interesting. I'm tempted to almost auto-resolve it though. Actually, we won't auto-resolve it because then I don't have to wait around replenishing my forces. So let's jump on in and fight it out. And with any luck, we'll be able to wipe out the reinforcing army as well, which we can then use that port to grab these troops and take them to the next settlement nice and quick before they build another army. That is, of course, unless they have another army already there. In which case, I think it's going to be a little bit awkward. But I think this army, even if it's a little bit depleted, should be fine. But this is a pretty good place for us to just slam the wall down. So let's just place these here. We'll have the howitzers ready to tow closer because I don't think they'll have the range. We'll just move everything else over here for the meantime. Okay. And let's blast that wall down. Thank you very much. I'm going to shift these up quite close, actually, so that we can engage them. Now you click closer to the wall so they fire further. So the reinforcements are already coming in the back there. That's good. Moving these over like so, although I might keep one on the right flank actually. Let's do that. And we'll Caracas shot the men on the walls. They are nice and bunched up there. A good target. And the breach is made. Let's limber up. And we'll head towards the breach. A little bit of lag there. I always get really worried when it like freezes temporarily because it always feels like it's gonna crash. But thankfully it never does. Touch wood. I end up jinxing myself. Wow, that was some really good hits. Damn, we just annihilated them completely. That was big. Need to make sure all of these are coming with us. Might target these ones on the wall. Alright, took out the light cav. That's good. Taking care of them is definitely good for us because it basically stops them from flanking onto my cannons. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be able to hit those ones inside the settlement, but I'm curious if maybe it can like hit the wall and then do damage behind. No, I don't think so. So we have range just into the breach. I'm not as close as I'd like to be. I'm going to limber up and get a little bit closer. And we'll move these closer in the meantime. Alright, let's just plant these through the gap there. And that should be about it. There's just Firelock Artillery inside. Got Firelock Artillery up on the wall, which we'll target with the howitzers, try and get them while they're coming down. Alright, I'm going to stop these, we're going to move them closer. They are completely wiped. Okay. Let's climb the wall. Climb that wall. And we'll just leave a unit next to my cannons to keep them safe, just in case, although I don't think there's anything that could really come out and flank us. Ooh, stop firing. My colonial line infantry had decided to run around instead of going over the top. It's fine. Alright, we'll just take these out like a firing squad. Because they do not stand a chance. We're probably going to want to engage them in melee before they fire. And we'll go ahead and take out these. That's it. End the battle there. Hopefully I killed most of the units that were behind. And this is another steam dry dock. Would you look at that? Very nice. Might get a steamship here as well. Go into the next stage. This is like fully upgraded settlement. Damn. Although I say that. Yeah, this is maxed out. The engineer school. And the Army Staff College as well. But we can't get guards here. Why can they recruit guards here, but I can't? That's not fair. Even though it's a maxed out building. That sucks. Alright, well. Time for my navy to come pick up my force and take it over to the other port, or at least as near as we can. I can't recruit this turn. Can I just exempt it? We'll exempt it, and we'll leave some of these guys here. That'll do. It's kind of sad to leave my cav behind, but we'll make do. Gonna have to leave that unit here. So we'll go here. We'll do this. We'll get them on board. And we'll go over here. That's not good. Is there a way to get down here? Like, I can walk down here, so maybe I can drop off my dudes nearby. That's annoying. I want to obviously drop off over here, but I don't want to overextend with the sleep because then this fleet comes and gets us. So maybe I could just drop them off here and then walk down, but I think that would take a while. I don't want to give them a chance to... Yeah, right, we're going to sit in here then. One thing I do want to do is... Can I set these to replenish? We can also get some colonial dragoons. I'm going to get these because they help with public order. So when we take the next settlement, we can kind of leave them there. So that's fine. And yeah, these can start replenishing at least one turn's worth. Good. We'll start replenishing these, might as well, and we'll move over here. We have a couple of extra troops ready to join and head deeper into Cherokee territory. I might just wait the extra turn actually before we move on, because this army is quite depleted. We'll grab a couple of colonial dragoons as well that can add to the other army there. Lovely. So they are actually blockading this whole way down as well, but I think we're blockading it first so we get the most out of this. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. We have another army pretty much ready to go here in Amsterdam. We have put one of our armies up at the top of North America, haven't we? And this is the big army that's going to go and attack Quebec. And we'll follow it up with this force. This force can fall back. Although I'm not sure, I think technically we need to kind of like get out of the way so that this army can move around. But we're going to bring another one here. I think we'll unload it near Fort Nashrock again so that we can actually go through the United States. I'm just going to have to be careful navy-wise because we don't have a navy. Oh, I could also take out... No, actually no, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say we could take my army to Newfoundland, but it kind of seems like a waste to use a huge army like this on doing that. Maybe I could just take these as well. And we're going to recruit more troops anyway. Yeah, I could do like one more turn of recruitment and then just chuck them all onto another ship. That could be the way to do it. Let's just naval recruit like a brig, and we'll have the 5th rate transfer this army. So it currently has 4 cav, Oh, we need a leader. Okay. Pop the leader in there. Winfried Himley. Level 6 already. Prussian Junker. Nice. How old is he actually? I didn't check that. 29 and level 6 already. Crikey. Our army college is pumping out great people. To the Americas you go. Alright, let's recruit some more men here. We could get some more superior line infantry. I'm not sure it's entirely necessary though. I think what I will do, since I already have a bunch of infantry, we'll get cav and we'll get cannons. And that should be enough. How does this not even have roads yet? What? Okay, we'll upgrade the roads as well. That's ridiculous. And yeah, that will be fine. We'll have this army as well. So I probably don't need 2 cannons, although having 3 sets of cannons for 5 lots of infantry, I guess it's okay. I could also grab a couple from here. Yeah, let's do that. Pumping out the armies. It's great. In Kabul, I don't think this force needs to move anywhere. These guys are the ones I left behind, aren't they? I guess what we could do is move up to the fort temporarily. I don't really have the money to build anything there. The other thing I need to do is decide what I'm doing with these forces. Because this force is actually pretty good. I like the cannons. If we just add cav to this, we of course add a leader. That's a lot of artillery. And we'll have a company infantry in there as well. Okay. So these ones will move down towards this bunch of forces here. Block them. Then I'm going to have these fellas come out of here. I'm going to move another one out. I can. Get another set of Gurkhas. And then this can be part of the next army coming up. So Kurt Kellerman can pick up these. Cool. Let's continue with our movement points. Can't be many left now. Guy's not going anywhere. These ones aren't going anywhere. Ah yes, Gabriel Goodman. Okay, so we managed to surrender Nerun Kot in Sind. But we probably still want to attack this army that's next to it. I think that's what we're going to do. They've got a couple Hindu musketeers. They've got Bargo infantry, Gurkhas, camel nomads, and the general's bodyguards. We just want to kind of shoot those elephants, then clean up the rest. Let's jump on in. After this, we'll probably head to the bridge and engage all of those minor armies. We have got to a point now where we're catching up to them before they create the big stacks, which is good because it just makes our life a lot easier. We don't have to destroy an entire stack every turn, or 2 stacks even, because it has been like that. Right, this map's okay. The fact that we have the hill is nice, but deployment initially is going to be a little bit awkward because I want to have my cannons probably here in front of the trees. I will have this one deployed at the start. And we'll deploy in front of this rock. Can I put anything on top of the rock? Not really. Let's bring everything else over here. So, yeah, what we're going to do is obviously keep these behind. These can already be set up, actually. We'll have them a bit further back. And we have 3 cannons, so we're just going to have these walk forwards and deploy. It might take them a little bit longer through the brush, but I'm hoping we'll be alright, and then we'll have these kind of like deploy in between. These for the flanks. These can deploy behind the cannons, and we'll have this one on our right flank. General spread out with the cav. Let's go. Let's stop them firing so they don't shoot my men in the back of the head. Might actually keep those in reserve. Let's hit those Bargear Lancers. Although actually I should probably start firing at the General's bodyguard just to get rid of the elephants. They are much more scary. I'm going to run my infantry into position. We'll move these over to the right here. That's the mortars coming in with their Caracas shot. Move my cavalry around the left flank. That seems like the best bet. Right, we'll go to Caracas shot. Start aiming at the Hindu musketeers. They aren't in range to hit the elephants, so we're going to target the camels instead. The Bargear Lance is just running across in front of us. Gonna get forced back. Those cannons unloaded. Start firing away once again. Let's target the general. Take him out. My cannon crews. I owe a lot to my cannon crews. They are the meaning for a lot of my success throughout the campaign so far. General Bodyguard going to be doing a run out. That's good. Kill him off. That'd be even better. Doesn't look like we'll be able to. I'm actually going to target the Gurkhas there, although that was a really good hit. Look at that. Hot damn. So the way that they are going down here is giving me good shots across. Meanwhile, we'll get around the flank, though they do have the camel nomads further back. We'll just speed things up, because they seem to be just running backwards and forwards right now. We'll just keep hammering these guys as they're all stood together. We are chipping them slowly but surely. I think they are reforming because we already killed off their cav. As soon as they line up again, they'll be coming back towards us. The shot I do need is like the long range canister. That'd be really, really useful in this sort of situation where they're kind of clumped up at a distance. Unless they're just going to stand there. And these Hindu musketeers aren't in line yet, so once they get there, maybe they'll come back towards us. There we go. Well, don't turn around again. Please, come back. Fight me, please. That unit's destroyed. I mean, if they're going to group up again, we'll just keep hitting them with artillery. Hopefully I can take out the camels. Good. And then we'll take out the mortars. Hopefully that'll make them change their mind about stopping their attack. Right, we got rid of their artillery, so that's good. Now we're just gonna wait for the next attack. So they keep trying to attack and then just like reform and they're like, nope. And all the while my cannons are just slamming them. I'm just gonna run my regiment of horse back so they don't distract the enemy army. We'll let them chill out for a bit now. I think if they turn around again, what we'll do is we'll actually chase them down and not use our cannons. It might cause me to lose more men, but I don't really want to wait around. As soon as I start firing canister at them, they just don't want it. Good. I will stop these firing. So I can move up these infantry in between. You can imagine in real life this being some sort of ruse to pull me off my hill. But they don't have enough men to face us even if we're not on the hill, so... Let's just stop my howitzers firing before they friendly fire. Here we go. We're probably going to take more losses than they are in these engagements because we're more dense formations than they are. That's it. Do we want to end the battle there? Yeah, we will. We'll just chase them down on the campaign map. Saying that's kind of annoying they went that way. Okay. This is going to be a little bit weird because I want to push out, but I don't really have anything to leave here for public order. But I definitely want to attack these while they're all sort of spread out. And so this is a good chance to do so. We could leave behind a couple of garrison forces. But unfortunately, guys, it has been my time, so we're going to leave it here. In the next episode, we'll start working our way through these stacks towards Gujarat. It'll be good fun. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.